One of the things I really dislike in a Afton family video is when William is portrayed as a misunderstood character or just as a good person slash good father. Like, I swear, these videos try so hard to make him misunderstood to the point they even give him an abusive background as an excuse for what he has done. Then, once everyone he hurt finds out about his quote-unquote abusive childhood, they all forgive him for ruining their lives. And these YouTubers act like he cared about his kids because what child murder cares about their kids? Apparently William, because circus baby killing Elizabeth wasn't his fault. Like, I'm pretty sure this psychomaniac is pretty damn smart, and he knows damn well if you tell a child not to, they still gon' do it. And if he really cared, why would he not keep the damn robot in a place where Elizabeth couldn't get to her? And if anyone tries to tell me that he probably didn't know, I am pretty damn sure he knew. 'Cause if he didn't know about the malfunction with circus baby, why is he telling Elizabeth to stay away from her? Oh, okay then. Another thing I dislike about Afton family videos, no, actually, I hate, is when Mrs. Afton is abusive. Like, I'm not saying she has to be good, but I just don't know in my universe or whatever she's in between, not good or bad. I think I just prefer her not there. Honestly, I just hate it when she abuses her children. Or just only Michael in general. These YouTubers only do it to make Michael innocent, which is really so dumb. He chose to do what he did by himself. Nothing could ever justify that, so they just need to live with it. Or they make Mrs. Afton bad to justify shipping Henry and William. Like, you don't need to make her abuse her children just for a ship. Honestly, I just love the idea of Mrs. Afton in universes, or whatever y'all call it. I like that we have a character open for interpretation. I love making personalities for her. Mrs. Afton is not excuse to make abuse a trend. Abuse isn't something to joke about. It's more likely that Mrs. Afton left her children instead of abusing them. Then we have these YouTubers continuing to make these abuse videos, knowing damn well these damn kids ain't got abused. More like, wait, let me take a breath. They were neglected. But I think you get my point. If you really want abuse associated with them, it's more likely William would abuse them, but still, you shouldn't even want to make videos of abuse. It isn't okay at all. Okay, next. Okay, so let's get on to Michael. So I think I already talked about this, but I just hate how he sometimes is seen as a hero. He is my favorite character and everything, but let's all be so for real, he is no saint at all. First, let's talk about the excuses YouTubers use for his stupidity. Number 1, he was forced by his friends. Okay, first of all, Michael as a character simply is the easiest to portray. So as simple as I can put it, those are not his friends, those are most likely his little minions. And I'm pretty sure this stuck-up brat ain't gonna let them boss him around. And how would his friends control what he does at home? How would they know if he's bullying CC or not? So basically, he's doing on his own will. So excuse 1 is the most dumbest, obviously. Excuse 2, he was jealous that CC was getting all the attention. I mean, the jealous part is kinda reasonable, but not really, cause I am pretty sure William didn't give any amount of attention to any of his kids. Excuse 3, he bullied CC cause he was being abused and thought it wasn't fair. First of all, when did any game or book said Michael was being abused? So no, this makes absolutely no sense at all. It's just really overrated and dumb. At the end of the day, there isn't any excuse that justify how much pain Michael made CC go through literally every day. Was pretty much hell for CC. He probably felt awful enough that his parents didn't give two shits about him, just for Michael to end the poor boy's life short, just for his entertainment. And not to mention, CC still got no peace even after his horrible death. So there is no way I'm gonna let anyone try to make Michael seem like some saint when he really isn't. Like, I love Michael, but he really is the definition of a dumb teenage dirtbag. But let's move on. My problem with Afton family videos is the why they portray Elizabeth, so I'm going to be talking about these personalities and why they are annoying. Okay, so Elizabeth is the youngest and calls Michael Bubba, and she favors Michael and Michael favors her. And CC is a vengeful emo teen and won't forgive Michael, so Elizabeth doesn't like CC for not forgiving Michael. Honestly, these Elizabeth are just annoying because you know damn well if you were tormented your whole life then killed, you wouldn't forgive them. And if Michael really cared about his forgiveness, he would be more focused on CC and not Elizabeth. There honestly shouldn't even be favorites. Then we have the small blonde Elizabeth with a bat. I honestly never understood why people made her that way. I mean, yeah, she's like a killing machine or whatever, but they make her such a brat. It's so hard to not hate her, and these YouTubers favor her so much that she has more power than anyone, and she's always her daddy's favorite. Once I saw a YouTube short. It was saying how everyone makes Elizabeth soft, kind, weak, dumb, and their blonde Elizabeth was strong, William's favorite, bad, killing machine, and rude, like it was a flex or something. It's sad that people make her seem like a brat when she is just really misunderstood. She and her brothers lack any parental figures, so that's why they act the way they act. Elizabeth feels the need to be the perfect one because she wants to be seen, to be understood, but we all know that will never happen. But she never gave up, and that's what turned her into a monster. She just wants to feel loved because she never had that as a child. Even after she died, I can't imagine that, being ignored, feeling like you don't belong and you aren't good enough your whole life, thinking you're the only mistake in your parents' life, and she can't even communicate to share how she feels because she doesn't know how to, or she thinks it isn't important how she feels, just all her achievements. But yeah, that's all.